I'm a student. I'm an undergraduate student here on campus. I've been working with the United faculty on student solidarity for 2 semesters now, and I am highly in favor of the faculty getting a fair contract, and as I was telling every student that I know, and speaking to this, our learning conditions are directly affected by their working conditions, and our tuition rate has been raised by 64% in the past 5 years alone, and that means that we are funding, as students, we're funding for larger class sizes, we are funding faculty who aren't getting paid, we are funding deteriorating facilities. And that's disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting that I am the one who's paying for such such sad conditions.
We are UIC! Students and faculty! We are UIC! Students and faculty! We are UIC! Students and faculty!
Good morning! I'm Dan Montgomery. I'm president of the Illinois Federation of Teachers, and we are so proud of you. What a great day this is today. It's always a great day when people get together for collective action to do what's right. Your brothers and sisters around this state, from Galena and Gurnee all the way to Granite City, are with you, are looking at you. What you are doing here today is historic.
Top from the top. Top from the top.
You pay for a lot of administrators, apparently.
Yes, our administrators have raised, and their salaries have been raised. I think it's like 10% on both, around those numbers. And faculty members have decreased. And actually, the majority of the people who are teaching us are grad students, are non-tenured faculty members, or adjunct professors. So people who can be very exploited very easily, and are having to work 3 to 4 jobs, don't have job security, so they're not able to develop curriculum. So my education is, like I said, it's directly influenced by their working conditions. If they're too stressed out to be thinking about my education by thinking about how am I going to pay bills, how am I going to pay rent, how am I going to feed my children and myself, then they're not going to be educating me. And that's not their fault. That is directly the administration's fault. Right there. UH building, that big giant skyscraper, that is what is making my education not the best.
But we know who the soul of the university is. It's faculty and students, and we know that the Board of Trustees has not been doing right by either one of us.
No! That's right.
It's time to get our mission in order. It's outrageous, the increases in tuition, the increasing profits of the university, now making more than the University of Phoenix, a profit-making organization. $1.3 billion in reserves. What are they going for? They should go for education. That's what we're here to remind the administration. We still have lecturers making $30,000 per year. One lecturer's students over the year bring in $300,000 to the university. That lecturer is making $30,000 a year. Only 10 cents on the dollar is going for instruction. I know the administration divides up their costs into 2 groups. One group is called unavoidables, and one group is called avoidables. What are avoidables? We're the avoidables. Unavoidables are utilities. Unavoidables are interest. Our raises are considered avoidable. Not anymore.
Get up! Get down! Chicago is a union town! Get up! Get down! Chicago is a union town!
A lot of them have been getting horrible misinformation from the administration because they can directly email every student. But the second that students hear the facts, they are disgusted and they are up in arms and they do not want anything to be going on anymore. They see that their conditions are the faculty's conditions, and they know that they are in solidarity.
So have you been in touch with the faculty?
Yes.
People who are,
Yes, I've been working with the faculty and working with the organizers of the faculty for 2 semesters now.
And so you're optimistic, or do you think that it's going to be a long struggle?
I'm optimistic that when they go back into negotiations, they're going to have more power. I am not sure yet if we're going to need an indefinite strike, but if there is an indefinite strike, I know as a student I will be supporting it, and I will be getting other students out to the picket lines for the indefinite strike. If there is one, if we need one. I would prefer that we don't need one, because this is my stuff that, I'm learning. I don't want my semester to be interrupted, but you know what, if the administration's gonna over our faculty, you know what, they're over me. So I gotta be standing with these beautiful people out here.
Contract now!
My name is John Casey. I'm a lecturer in the Department of English. Well, the struggle is about both compensation, obviously. I'm one of the folks gets quoted in the paper as making $30,000 a year, and as I mentioned to other reporters, if the writing courses, I teach freshman composition, if those classes are really important, you'd think that my salary would reflect that. And then also, aside from compensation issues, we as faculty, both tenured and non-tenured, are upset that we are not actively involved in the life of the university. Many times initiatives are created and we're told about them after the fact. So we want to be involved in actually crafting what's going on in this university and not have an administration that just tells us, hey, here's what we're going to do, you guys just got to get on board. So if we were active, in the life of the university and the way we should be, we wouldn't be out here on the line.
Well, don't you have faculty meetings and stuff?
We have faculty meetings, but basically they let us complain and then ignore us.
Are you the fellow with the PhD?
Pardon?
Do you have a PhD or something?
I sure do.
Oh, I've heard about you.
Yeah, I'm the fellow with the PhD, the one that got the Tribune piece.
Well, are you writing impassioned leaflets?
Am I writing impassioned leaflets? Maybe after the strike today. I got my hands full.
Okay, well, thanks a lot.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
We're absolutely optimistic. We've got lots of people out here. I think there are going to be more all day. We're going to be picketing. We're sending a message. The message is that it's time to get this contract settled. We've got to do something about our lecturers who are making $30,000 a year. They need a real living wage. They need multi-year contracts. So we're ready to move today.
And if nothing happens after 2 days of...
We're going back to the table on Friday, but going forward, we'll have to see how things develop.